Hi guys, what you guys doing today? I bet you like that culvert, don't you? I didn't step here. I seen it when I walked over, but you can see something had stepped right here. I filmed this last, I think Friday. Not from this direction though. You see the asterisk. Look what's above it. Double bend, X's. I'm right by another bend here. Be careful. There's a little seat spot here. So Friday I went in on the other side of the road here, which was mind blowing. I've been working on the video, so that should be up, well, before this one's going up. So I went, after I got done on the other side of the road, I went just up to this first structure here, and then it was hot. I had heat stroke actually from that day's work. Another little seat spot. He's the little guy. Where are you guys? Seen the one guy over on the other side. He collects bottles. I'm pretty sure they came out of my truck. That video will be uploaded hopefully tonight or tomorrow. But 2 Aquafina bottles, which I have a bunch of them in the back of my truck, and I've been coming to this area for about a month now. Wow, this is pretty neat. You got the X and the bend and seat spot. I smell them right here, like right here. Right here, I smell them. Yeah, like Minnesota, they don't stink. I mean, rarely do they smell strong, and they don't smell bad. Hi, bud. What are you doing? You guys are nice too, huh? You guys are never mean to me. And if you are, that's okay. I have it coming. I kind of barge in here, don't I? This side is insanity. Holy moly. I think what you guys do is beautiful. See if I can find any of their lineup points for this, because that is amazing. Wow. You see the asterisks? There's quite a few in this one. Asterisk, 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 Asterisk. That is freaking immaculate. Asterisk. But look at these ones, how they all come to the same point here. Same here. That is amazing. Oh man, I gotta find seat spots. Here's one right here, I think. Right there. That's a seat spot. That's a seat spot. Wow. You guys, that is, oh, amazing. Look at this. I'm in a seat spot, and look at how everything's just so perfect. Amazing. Man, there's got to be like, I'd say, if you were really to count them up, I bet you there's 15, 20 asterisks in this where they line up perfectly. Even look at above me, how things line up. Wow. This could be a video in itself, guys. This is freaking beautiful. Look at the floating leaf here. Little floating leaf right here. It's on a spider web, I'm guessing. Or a little web. Oh, that's got to be one of the coolest structures I've ever seen. Here's the little guy. That's an absolute seat spot, and he's tiny, like probably pretty newborn, but his frickin' butt. If my hand spread out, that's the size of his butt where he sits. I don't know if anybody else notices this, and I don't know if it's everywhere, but here they bring the structure into smaller stuff, and then they sit on top of it, which connects them directly to, look at this, you'll see what I mean. So see all these laid out here? All this connects back into their structure, which will all tie. It'll all tie back. There's that little asterisk there, but this will all tie into. This all ties back into their. All this. Anyways, this is another seat spot here. And look at this. There's about 20 of them placed right there. 20 little ones. So they come and they sit right on top of it. Look at that. And that's gonna probably line up with that. There you go, guys. That ain't a picture. Wow. That's it. That's it right there. Let's see what else we have here. Look at the trident. It makes a big trident. Makes a huge trident, and when everything lines up, it's a big trident, which is important to them. Look at that. I'll see this in their structures. It almost looks like a bird. Top of the head. Beak. I don't even know if I'm going to make it into the woods very far. I didn't bring my charger for my phone, so I can't let it go dead because these woods, you'll get turned around so easily. Especially when the sun's going down or you can't use the sun for direction. So I gotta have my Google Maps to get out of here. And if I don't, I just try to spare my flashlight and head one direction. I'm bound to hit a road eventually. If you guys want to take any bottles or anything out of my truck, you can. I know you like them. See, this is what they pick at right here. These are the things they dig at. And I think they eat the grubs and stuff out of them. Freshly picked at. I gotta get garlic. I guess if you eat, I'm trying to think who told me that. Anyways, I really want to try garlic. Like if you eat a clove of garlic or whatever, like an hour before you go out, it's supposed to help with all. That's a big spider. Sorry, little buddy. I think those are orb weavers. I think that's what they call them. They're huge. They're not like a mean spider or anything. Most animals aren't mean unless you squish them. Or not sure what that was. That sounded like a slough pump or a bird of some sort. More seat spots here, guys. Seat spots are different than like, and I mention this quite often, Colorado or any of those places. Here it's really subtle. That sounded weird. That didn't sound like a bird. Woo! Hi guys. Might be, but woo! It's okay. I'm not mean. So this seat spot, I'm gonna stand in it here. There's the struck. That's the owl. Woo! It's either an actual owl or them making that noise. Sasquatch. Look at that. See how it lines up when I kneel down. It almost sounded like a dog kind of like that, but I'm pretty sure it was more an owl sound. What you guys doing? It's okay. You guys have beautiful structures. Yeah, you hear it. And who knows, why wouldn't they have owl friends, And I hear the owls in their hangouts all the time. I saw them fly, so he flew up there. Woo! What you doing? It's okay. And they're very smart. Owls are very, very smart. You hear them? I gotta start paying attention better to when my videos end. Because they're just cutting off. I know they are, because I'm not paying attention. I got 5-minute videos. And then I tie them all together with an app I downloaded. That is cool. I was saying I'm going to start calling these the bird structures because it looks like a bird, like the neck of a bird. And they go up and they bring them to a point. It looks like a bird head. You would not believe the vocals that an owl can do. Like they do some vocals that you would never think you wouldn't think it's an owl. But it is. Not always, but. One thing with this heat, yeah, it's a heavy air. It's like real moist and a lot of heat. It's like the Sasquatch scent sticks around a lot longer than normal. So I smell them through here. Where'd you go? Hi. Woo. I know they do a lot of artwork and stuff on the ground, and that's maybe one thing I kind of want to get into is maybe focusing on that more and figuring out what this artwork is, because some of it is pretty blatant what it is. Like, you know, you can see it's a face made out of sticks and stuff, or bottles. Like the bottles, I got home and looked at that, which I'm uploading that video, but it looks like a head, and it looks like he took his fingers and outlined the leaves to make it darker, like the head part. And the bottles, the blue part on the Aquafina would be like the center of the eyes. And it literally looks almost like a face, you know, and then this wood structure and off that. Woo. Here comes some really good structure in here. See if I can find. I like it when their seat spots are back a little farther from the structuring, because then you really see the lineup points. I'm trying to find, like I said, sometimes it's hard to even find their seat spots. They're so careful. But there will probably be seat. Here's one right here, I think. Look at this. Yeah, look at this. This is so cool. Absolute seat spot. Now, like artwork. I mean, look at this. Look at this. How it's cleared off, right? And then you got the one weird colored leaf, and then you have like a double X, and then it comes into like eyeballs, like this is something. You know, and maybe you guys can figure it out. Like, if anybody has any idea, I mean, is this them? I mean, like, is that a mouth, an eye? Maybe the top of the head? Or maybe I'm looking at it all wrong. See, now that looks like an eye. Top of the head. Maybe a hand. Maybe a shoulder. I don't know. Oops. But where this guy sits, wow, look at under it. Look at this. This is all laid out. That is all laid out. And look at that. That's like tied. This is like looped around and stuff. That's, I'm pretty sure where he's getting it from. Right here. Let's see what this guy sees. They're probably like, you're sitting on my stuff. Now you can see all the structure in front there. Well, let's see if we can find some more stuff. I have a picture where it depicts a wood warrior. It's an absolute wood warrior with a bow and arrow. And the grass is structured into a raven. And there's like little, the grass then has like stairs, like this wood warrior is going to climb up on top of it. This wood warrior has armor. It was out of lease, but a helmet, armor. Wow, this is getting really cool in here. The noises you're hearing, that's the owl. Look at that one, man. Beautiful. Look at the bend behind it. Let's see how they have it structured this way. Too many trees in the way. I think it's supposed to line up right here. I got too many trees in the way here. And then if it's too close, you can't really see it too well. I guess that ain't so bad. And they'll do, see the X, same coloration. This is what I call a rubber tree. I don't know what it is they call it, but you can literally bend it in half. It'll pop right back. Wow. I think this is a seat spot right here. Pretty sure. It's pretty flattened out here. We got a stick running right in front of it. And then that all, see how it ties into the structuring? Let's see what happens for lineup points here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm in a seat. Holy moly. Let's see if I can find their lineup points here. I'm not paying attention good enough. My video ended again. Well, I'm in a seat spot. I'm probably gonna drive you all nuts, I'm sure, with my not paying attention and my videos just bluntly ending and starting. Woo. Man, I love Minnesota structures. There's no lack of structure, and there's no lack of Sasquatch or beings in the woods here. It's everywhere. Some of it's more blatant, but I hear ya. Why don't you come see me? This is a fresh break. We've had literally no storms. This is like done. Let me get my flashlight on so I can see it. This is done pretty recently. Some cobwebs in there. I would say the spring. They broke it to tie into that, and then they broke the tip down. Where that goes that way. Oh, I'm trying to be careful. That owl is really curious about me. Yeah, I know what's going on. They're your buddies too, aren't they? Here comes a teepee type structure. All out of the same type of wood. Where's your seat spot? Right here, maybe? Let's see what that looks like. This bend right behind me. That one's really neat over there. That's really cool. I say, if reincarnation is real, where you come back, which I think that's a very good possibility, I really need to be a Sasquatch. I would love to experience this lifestyle. And maybe I have in another life. Boy, that's nuts. Maybe you guys should just hijack me. Take me for a month. Look how packed down it is right in front of that. You know, I'd probably see Sasquatch more. Or I don't even know what to call them. I wish they'd let me know. Holy moly. Oops, sorry guys. Look at where they piled all these, right? Look how they finagled the tree over time. I probably shouldn't have stepped there. There's a bunch of sticks underneath the leaves. The asterisk. Sorry guys. I do know one thing, they on campsites and stuff, high activity, like nightly. There's evidence, fresh evidence of foot impressions all around them. Anywhere there's people that camp a lot, things like that, or people get together or fires, they love that stuff, and they are around that a lot. I find, like when we camp, there's always fresh foot impressions. You know, it's like we're their entertainment. They love to watch us. So, like, for me to come in here, you know, I think maybe they might get a little uneasy because they do a lot of work on this structure and they don't want anybody to wreck it. You know, you got hunters that have no idea and they'll cut it down and so they can see a shooting path, you know, they have no idea. But they realize that I know what they do and I appreciate it, and I absolutely wholeheartedly, I think it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. So I think for the most part, I think they enjoy it when I come in here. I think they like the fact that I come in here. I don't get any negative, rarely negative feelings. And if I do, I give them their space. I go back out. I work my way back out. It might take me a little bit because the structure is so cool, but I get back out and I tell them I'm leaving them alone. Like this. This is... Oh, my Lord. I gotta show this one in the daylight. Wow, guys. Holy moly. Absolutely beautiful. Holy moly. Look at the X dead center. Now that X, all this dead center stuff, well, most of it's pretty identical. It's all the same color, right? They used all the same color within it. Most of the wood they used and structured up here is debarked and identical. And when they hit a separate, usually when they hit another section of the structure, a lot of times they'll change the coloration, like to something lighter. Look at the coloration in this. This is an immaculate structure. Look at the asterisk, you know? And it's all the same wood used right there for that asterisk. Look at that. My goodness. Beautiful. I call that like the entry marker kind of thing. Goes up and butts off. Absolutely beautiful, guys. Like the energy in front of this. I feel it. I feel the energy. And it's amazing. I knew I was going to find some cool stuff in here. I had a feeling that we'd get coming in here, immaculate structures. I'm going to kind of scan it for you guys here, just to show you what's here. Look what's behind me. Look at the one they leaned up perfectly right into that. Watch. Just scan it. You guys can see all the structure and all the triangles and bends and X bends and look at that over there. And then it comes into immaculate structure and behind it. And then this. I was gonna say, I gotta be close to the seat spot here. I think it's right here. then check this out. These are the mosquitoes we deal with. Piles of mosquitoes in Minnesota. That is neat. If you hear me breaking sticks, it's under the leaves. I can't see them, and they're everywhere. I don't know how they would go through here and not break some of this stuff. And I really think they don't mind. And I do think, you know, if I was to go start ripping apart that would be an issue. These are the main parts of their energy grids, and if I start ripping that apart, they're gonna let me know. And I won't do that to them. I never would. Look at the lightning bolt. Woo. What's that? There's a reflective. You guys see the reflective thing back there? That'll be a hunter hunts back here. And I'll walk right by this and think it's windblown and not pay attention that it's actually structured. I used to walk by this stuff. I had no idea. You know, it's bent over and stuff. You think snow load, wind blowing. You think, you know, maybe bears but, you know, and you stop at that in your head and you keep going. You don't actually stop and pay attention. Our heads were up our arses. We didn't stop and actually look at it and pay attention to actually what the hell it was. Excuse my language. What the heck it is, you know? My goodness. I hear thunder. I hear thunder. We've been getting storms coming close, but not hitting us. It seems to dissipate. Maybe I'll tie this into my other video. Woo! I don't know where the owl went. He's all quiet now. I like these, the X into the bend. You're the one they hung there. The Y stick. So this is another thing I noticed, like they'll tie into that, and now this point shoots energy, and a lot of times they'll point to something like this one here actually points right at the top of this bend here, and probably is going to point right at where those two meet. But it's like a way for them to transfer energy. I don't care what people say, it's energy. I feel it. I'm sensitive to it. I know what it is, and it's energy. It's amp. We got a storm close. It ain't far. And it's not a bad energy. It's literally like it amplifies. It like amplifies our creator's energy. Is the only way I can explain it. Wow. What do you guys do in the storms? It probably don't bother you guys too much, does it? this is their lifestyle. You'll see the reflective things. That's not eyeballs. The little pins people put in trees for deer hunting. It's a deer hunting trail. I heard the owl again way back, I think. Woo! These beings are not evil. If anybody thinks they are, they're not. If somebody has a bad experience with a Sasquatch type looking being, it's not the same beings. These ones here are not evil. By all means, they're not mean. Like I said, if they do push me out, I'm okay with that. I wouldn't blame them. I'm coming right into their home, but at the same time, there's a nice foot impression here. At the same time, I think I am their excitement. I think they like the fact that I come in here. I think they don't mind. They have no, and I'm as careful as I can be with their stuff. They have no issues staying out of sight. You know, that's their nature. They're able to do that with ease. And another part of their nature is structuring. This is what they do. And they do a lot of it. And at some point, you know, if our world don't go to crap, at some point, people are going to finally realize that literally almost every aspect of our woods is structured to some degree. And it's real. It's absolutely done. You know, I could probably pass that off for an eyeball and lie about it, but that's not my nature. I do the best I can to be as honest as I can. That's, you know, a hunter. They put that in the tree for so when they bring their flashlight in early in the morning, it reflects and they can find their way in to their deer stand. I have been wrong. I'm not perfect, and when sometimes I get pretty set that, you know, something's a certain thing, and then if you watch my videos way back, you know, like the brown dull leaf hangs I thought were trail markers. They're not. They're to do with the energy and the structuring. But at the same time, when I'd find these brown dull leaf hangs, I would find their structure, and so it worked. So I just thought I was following their trail into their hangouts. No, I was in their hangouts. It's just us hitting the more structured parts of it. It's a little guy seat spot. Okay. I got that one wrapped right behind that thing. People, look at this one. This was actually pulled out at one time and put back down. Look at the moss. This is fresh. This is really fresh. I mean, it's literally just laying here. Just laying there. It's peeled up. This is recently peeled up. Artwork. Very possible. I mean, that rock. Let's see, what could that be? I don't know. I do know they do intricate artwork if you pay attention. Wow. This one's for you, Rob. Rob, I have a hard time pronouncing his last name. Sargero, or he's been following my channel for quite a while. And he's from Minnesota, but he wants to know, why do they use one type one side and then another type, which they do that sometimes in the X's. I guess I'm not sure. Maybe it's neat to them. I can hear walking up there. Something's walking up there. Check out this structure. Woo. There's a seat spot right at the structure, and look at this. That was the X. I'm hearing movement. Look at this one. This is really neat. I'm in a seat spot right now. Absolutely beautiful. See how that bend comes down, and the tree in the background is leaned perfectly. The base is perfect, and then it's leaned. Comes into an X up there. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. That sounded like Forrest Gump, kind of. That reminds me, if anybody's ever looked into the Mandela effect, like the part where he says life, Mama always says life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. It's not is no more. It's was. You can pull out your old movie, your VHS, on the back, and in quotes it'll say life is like a box of chocolates. In the movie it says was. There you are. Where were you? But yeah, he says life was like a box of chocolates. Now, another one that blew my mind. Let's see. There's quite a few of them. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Let's see. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Now it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. It never was the supposedly. So, okay, video ended. And I didn't pay attention again. Getting in here a ways now. I'm quite a ways in. I really gotta listen because I keep hearing movement now. Woo! Look at that one. It's like this is what really got me not to fear nights as much as I used to, is the structures. Because the curiosity of the structures pushed me so far into the woods that I wouldn't get out before dark, so I had to face the dark. Then you kind of realize it's not as scary as you think it is. There was, I've gotten lost, and that's in the dark for a couple hours, like 10, 11 o'clock at night. That's not fun. And I asked Sasquatch to help me find my way back out. I knew they were around me. This is intricate. And it was at least every 30 to 60 seconds I could smell them. They hung with me the whole time out. And I don't think they would have ever let me die. This is very intricate. Look at that. Man, I gotta... Woo! I have to find where they set here. Right there, maybe? Here, I want to get... I gotta figure out how to do screenshots as I'm videoing, so I don't have to go back through my videos to take the screenshots. Because I like to... A lot of people won't stick with the video unless they know kind of what they're going to expect through the video to begin with. But others know, you know, that there's going to be a lot of cool stuff. People that have been around a lot. I did find their seat spot. Their seat spot's right here. Maybe I'm wrong. Actually, that's probably footprints. Their seat spot's right in the triangle. Look at this. I stepped in it and it's hard. It's all triangled out here. Look at that. You can see the picking. It's all structured out. Forward and backwards. Into the X on the tree. Anyways, I'm setting a seat spot. I'll show them, bud, what you guys do. And as you can see the line, the tree behind that's leaned comes right through the X. Something like that. That's where it all lines up. Let's see. Oh yeah, you see the other lean tree and how that one in the front now lands right on it. One on the right perfectly lands on it. Woo! See if I can get a touch that little crook in the tree. That really don't work. Let's see what else he sees. He's got that little structure there. And they got the teepee type one there. And then to the left of me, see, there's that structure. The X, the bend into another X. See the one, see the two dark ones coming up top here? Come to one point, and then that one leaned in, the teepee type structure behind it. I think my gimbal shut off. That or it's dead. I still didn't get a new gimbal. I did take an air hose to this and blew it all out, so a little bit of silicone spray to lube it. Seems to be working a little better. Literally makes an asterisk on the backside. I'm going to explain this again too, like each seat spot will line up the same structure in a different way, like four-dimensionally, or I don't even know what to call it. Somebody's got to let me know. I call it four-dimensional structure, and where structure and behind lines up with the front when you're in a seat spot. Like there'll be lineup points. But it'll literally line up, each seat spot will line it up a different way, four-dimensionally, with other structures. I call it four-dimensional structure. Somebody said it's not possible to have a four-dimensional structure in this three-dimensional world, which, you know, I think it can be kind of depicted, but I think they're probably right. It's not actual four-dimensional. It's just kind of like depicted. I don't know. There's the asterisk. That's not wind, people. Anybody that comes to my channel, that's not wind. Anybody that's new to my channel, that's not wind. That's done by something with intelligence. And I'm in a seat spot, just so y'all know. That's pretty neat with the light off. Why did they hang that? It'll be a line-up point on the bottom of something. Probably right there, maybe. We're going to get stormed on tonight, I think. Tomorrow's supposed to be storms. You never know this day and age. I can't predict the weather anymore, hardly at all. Whoa, that was a different noise to the right of me. Woo. That sounds more ape-like, like woo, woo. You guys have really, really neat spots. Do you guys want me to leave you alone? I'll leave you be. I'll go back out. I probably bugged you enough, huh? You're probably wanting to get back to your spots. Although, I don't think they really set in their spots at night. I think they go out and about. They get away with it, you know? You guys going to town tonight to visit people? Imagine the freedom they have. I mean, like, they got all this to themselves, you know, and other things in the woods, but there ain't gonna be any humans out here tonight. Imagine just being able to do whatever. They don't have to go to a day job. They survive, no issues out here. I think that might have been a Sasquatch vocalization, that last one. I'm in another seat spot. I really gotta start paying attention to these. Because I'm telling you, they do like artwork out of it. Wow, I like this one too. It's got all my gimbal. Come on, gimbal, work for me. There we go. That's neat. I'm definitely getting more noises. Something's over that way. Let's see how this guy sees. I should probably make my way out. Okay, guys, I'm gonna make my way back out now. My phone quit. All these sugar ants are all dead. They're all sugar ants. So I'm wondering if they didn't get overheated from the heat and then just died, or... But they're all piled right there. That's the weird thing, all in the same spot. Does Sasquatch know what to do? Do they do something or poison them off? Look at the little acorn right there. Maybe they fed them a poisoned acorn. I don't know. I wouldn't doubt if they eat the ants. I think they eat the grub. I'm pretty darn sure they eat the grubs and the worms. I'm getting that little bit uneasy feeling. I'm leaving, guys. At this point, this is when I make my way back out. Like whatever's up in here, they don't want me there yet. And I can hear them moving. I hear them moving back in here. I'll leave you guys be. I'm going back to my truck. Did you guys take any bottles? Or whatever you want. If you guys want something out of my truck, you can have it. I gotta kind of watch how I talk to them. One guy said I talk to them like they're little kids, and he's right. I didn't realize that, but I do. So I'm gonna try to talk more normally to them. But I'm trying to talk to them more. I guess why I do that is because I'm trying to talk in a nice voice, you know. But I don't have to talk to them like little kids. I guess there are young ones though, so I bet you they probably don't mind that. Woo! Yep. I gotta get a picture of this. There's something. Something's close. Something's close. And my gimbal quit again. Let's try this again. Wow. That's a beautiful bend. Well, guys. My phone's about dead, I think. And I don't have a charger, so I'm hoping I can find my way back out of here. I can see the way the sun's setting, so I'm pretty sure I gotta go this way. I smell them right here. You guys are gonna see all the structure on the way out. I'm gonna beeline it. And come to find out, I'm probably going the wrong way. My gimbal died again. Where? Okay, guys, I gotta stop my video here. I do not want to get lost in these woods tonight. Bye. Well, I found the road, so I shut my Google Maps off. I'll do one more video. My gimbal's dead, so when you guys gonna let me see you again? Sounded like a pebble thrown at me, maybe. Woo. Where are you? There's a lot of toads around. I'm guessing that's what's moving in here. Where'd you go, bud? Oh yeah, there he is. He's right there. Another thing Minnesota has, unlimited amount of toads. I can go out tonight and catch 1,000 toads. That's what I did as a kid, and I taught my kids to toad hunt. I give them flashlights and a 5-gallon pail, see how many toads they can catch, and then they release them, and then you got 100 toads or better going everywhere, and it's pretty cool. It's very entertaining to kids and grown-ups. I always tell them, the beings out here, they can come visit me anytime at my house, because you know, it ain't fair to them. And I already know they visit people. They've actually watched people more than people think. You know, it's not fair to them if we don't accept them to come around us, you know. Okay, these are all mosquitoes, every one of them. Mosquitoes. A few moths mixed in, that's a moth. And got one horsefly buzzing my head. I can hear something walking up into the left up in here. I don't think I'm going to hit any other hangouts for quite a while. This area that I'm in is huge. I mean, there's miles of woods that's structured like this, and I've never seen anything like it. So this will be my main area. Wow. I don't know if you guys can hear the mosquitoes. I couldn't imagine any other state or place being much worse than this. This ain't even the bad areas. This is like normal areas. You hit the bad areas, it's multiplied by 10. It's a haze. It'll look like freaking fog. It won't even, the video wouldn't even be clear. That's how some areas are. Hi guys. Thank you. Thank you guys.